welcome to my channel. So today, as you read from the title, we're going to be having another very important girl talk. In today's video, we're going to be talking about 50-50 relationships. And
in the name of our holy cheek slang scripture, in Cheek Slang Scroll 1, chapter 11, verse 3, it states, a relationship with the woman should always be 50-50. She rubs your back and you break hers.
Down, and that's a home run, lady.
Bishop Steph, you may now have the Father's blessings.
She about the butt, no finger rapping, she about the butt.
Thank you, Bishop Steph. That was remarkable and yet so sensational. Because according to the Cheek Slang Constitution, chapter 12, verse 4, if you give her the Cheek Slang Gospel's attack, she will always come running back. Look at this rare breed of specimen with such incredible velocity and speed in her natural habitat, running back where she belongs.
She belongs to the streets.
So many of our cheek slang soldiers today have been left astray. Whew, rhyming accidentally. Many of our cheek slang soldiers are baffled and confused about female nature and what to do on a date. And may I clarify and take you to the cheek slang front lines in the cheek slang battlefields so you can get a glimpse. But first, today, may I summon Pastor Corey Wayne to bless us with the enlightenment.
By just simply creating one fun-filled romantic opportunity for sex to happen, which is also known as a date.
The point of a date is to have fun, hang out, and slay cheeks. Thank you, Coach Corey Wayne. And today, may you receive the medals of honor in hoology and thoughtstronomy. Without further ado, let's hear from our lovely ladies.
But like I said, this is probably like the first time that I didn't want to wait, but like I was forced to wait. And but no, it's definitely better to wait it out because I also think it takes a really genuine person to like want to do that. And there's not many of those.
No, and
sex is like super important and that physical connection is important. And I felt like I needed to know right off the bat if that was there or not because I didn't believe in that whole waiting. I also didn't have a good track record of relationships at all.
Slots.
well, okay.
And it's not about like in your mind like saying, it's not even about saying like, okay, I'm going to make a person wait a week or 2 weeks or a month. I think it's more so if you're just that type of person that you want to get to know a person for who they are before you just jump to fucking them.
Which I'm not very good at. Like when I first started.
I'm not either.
Slots.
When I got into. Okay.
So here's what we can learn from this. That not all women are these sweet little angels walking around holding the Bible. Oh, praise the Lord, sweet baby Jesus.
Like I wanted to be in a relationship before I started having sex. Like that was my mindset.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. You said it's all bullshit.
Some of these girls are freaky as hell. Now she's out, I don't know. I was just out sucking some dicks. What you guys need to understand about women is that they will try to sell you their purity to win a man's exclusivity. Because what you guys need to understand, a man is more concerned about a woman's sexual past, while a woman is more concerned with the man's future for stability. So if you guys look at this with your cheek slang Sharingan, take a look at this with the RP lens. It is a sign of female manipulation because every time I hear a girl say, oh, I'm a sweet virgin. Oh, I want to wait till I get into a relationship first. I'm a virgin. It is a smelly sack of shit just like I took this morning. Because what you guys need to understand is that that same guy who she's making him wait for a relationship is that same guy she fucked in the Bahama on the cruise in 30 seconds meeting him. She would say to a beta male, oh, I'm not that type. Just not the type for you.
Tango down.
Because what you guys need to understand is that true, genuine desire, she will fuck you on the first night. She will be a slut, gobble your ball sack.
Swallow them balls.
Perfect.
Take it in the butt.
Perfect.
Because in the name of the cheek slang gospels, verse 12, verse 1, if she has that true, genuine desire, you shall become her #1 pipe supplier.
Pipe supplier.
Let off some steam, Bennett.
This is why I always tell you guys to ask a girl back to your place after the date. Always escalate things to indoor Olympics unless she stops you. Because in the cheek slang gospels, chapter 14, invite her over to Netflix and chill. Because the cheeks, I'm trying to murder, dismantle, and kill. Ask her, sweetheart, would you like to come over and watch a little bit of Hulu? Because I'm trying to do you. Ask her, sweetheart, would you like to come over and watch a little bit of cinema IMAX? Because I'm trying to make you climax.
Perfect.
Because, ask her, does she like watching Disney Plus? Because I'm trying to dig out them guts. Bishop Steph, you may now have the Father's blessings.
She about to butt. My finger wrap. She about to butt.
Or you can say, we can watch some Aladdin. Because I'm trying to get the cheeks clapping. Now, fellas, it's time for us to move to the cheek slaying fronts. My cheek slayers, roll out.
We cannot let the
simps
pay for
their
mistakes. It's been an honor serving with you all. Autobots, roll out. We roll.
Hey, repeat. AC-130 standing by. Our AC-130 is in the air. 5 shells. Bring the rain.
The ass clapper cheek slaying gunship is now airborne. We have eyes in the skies. I repeat, we're taking heavy fire from male feminists, simp white knights, and these cream gobbling feminists. They're shooting down the gunship. It's too hostile in disguise. Evacuate our cheek slaying soldiers now.
Get to the chopper. I ain't never seen this in my life.
Pinpoint to the location. Move in.
Target acquired.
Mark the grid with the Latina with the big voluptuous tits.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target neutralized.
I ain't never seen this in my life.
Target approaching from the east.
The grid has been marked. 580 west. Black don't crack. Slim thick cinnamon apple.
Bruh, slow motion for me real quick.
Target acquired.
Ass quake, boy!
Target neutralized.
The grid has been marked. 2 beautiful Latinas your way. Let's tag team them.
Target acquired. Target neutralized.
The grid has been marked. 2 sexy Colombians your way.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target neutralized.
Leave anything for us?
Just bodies.
Mission accomplished. Good work.
Please don't wake me, that's the only time I see you. I can't fall in love, you my favorite señorita. She the first one.
Salute my cheek slaying soldiers. So today, we're gonna go over chapter 1 in the ancient cheek slaying scrolls of the Ming Dynasty. But first, let's hear what our lovely ladies have to say about this.
Just that if you're starting to talk to somebody new, never come on too strong.
Never come on too strong.
In the cheek slaying gospels, chapter 12, verse 12, it states, if you give off thirsty, needy behavior, the cheek slaying shall never work in your favor.
Never come on too strong, ever. Because I think that the more you kind of hold off and the more distant you are and the more you act like you're independent, the more they're going to want you. And I feel like you should pretty much maintain that independence throughout any relationship that you're in. But besides that, I think that if somebody sees that you're not trying to jump into a relationship, you're going to come off as a more, you know, balanced and healthy person mentally rather than somebody that's just like trying to jump into something before even knowing anybody. Because, I mean, I'll say this is my first relationship that I really, I guess, hung out with the person and got to know them before dating them. And it does really benefit things, and it kind of makes it makes you kind of like learn new things about the person over time, which I feel like is how it's supposed to be, rather than jumping in something within a week and then all these new things coming in at you and then you don't really have the chance to take anything in. So I feel like that's definitely the...
So to translate this in the language of the woman needs, in the ancient cheek slang scrolls, chapter 1, it states, if you are early to give off the boyfriend vibes, the ass cheeks shall never subscribe. Because, let me break this down to you guys. Women, they love the mystery. They love discovering you over time. This is why I never tell you guys to never be the first one to chase the relationship and never be the first one to tell a girl that you like her. Because a woman, she wants to jump through obstacles, jump through a pit of fire, compete with other women to win your exclusivity and love. They love that mystery. Because what you guys need to understand is that women are emotional, and when you tell her that you like her, you're not engaging her emotions anymore. She's not thinking about you. Because what you guys need to understand, the biggest difference between a man and a woman, think of it like this. A man, he's like a dog. He's logical. You need to tell him to sit, roll over. This is why guys are like, oh, are you my girlfriend? You know, are we together?
She is very gorgeous to me.
Men need that reassurance because we are logical. But women, they are like cats. They're just everywhere. Some days they might be with you and some days, I don't know, who God knows. Because what you guys need to understand, the more you chase the cat, the more it will run away. As a man, you need to stand your ground and let the cat come to you, because I'm Asian. I love math. I love statistics and analytics, because statistics say that men, we fall in love quicker because men are visual. But women, it takes them longer because women develop feelings over time, because women are emotional. She needs to open up to you. Look at the statistics here. Let me bring this up to you guys, because Patrice O'Neal said it best, R.I.P. the legend. He once said that a happy man is a happy woman and a happy relationship. I want you guys to think about that. Because think of it like this. A king does not become king by chasing the queen. A king becomes king by chasing fucking excellence. Women, they do not want to win. They want to be with the winners. And what do winners do? Cheek slang Constitution chapter 2.
Chase a chick, never chase a bitch.
Because what you guys need to understand is that a man who lacks purpose distracts himself with pleasure. Because when you have purpose in your life, you don't need women. You have options because you're becoming the best version of yourself. And let me break this down to you guys. Let me show you guys this video. This video is a woman giving the realest dating advice ever. And this just solidifies my point.
What men need to learn is good guys out there. Because I've heard a lot of good guys, comment, I'm a good guy, I work hard, I'm a decent man, and I can't get a good woman or a really attractive woman that actually wants to stay with me. I get screwed over. Why is that? Well, what you need to learn is you need to learn how to be, you need to make women think you don't need them. Women know that you need them for sex. You need to make them think you don't. You need to learn how to say no. When you put a period after no, it becomes a complete sentence. Don't say no, but, and try to explain yourself. No. Learn how to stand up for yourself, be more stern and dominant. Women respond to dominance. You know, women try to talk all that shit. Equality, gender equality, we're equal. We're not equal. Women seek out alphas that are dominant. Women will get a good guy that listens to them and does all those things that women claim to want, right? And then they'll turn around and cheat on that guy or leave and dump that guy for a man that's gonna ignore them for several days and contact them at 11 o'clock at night talking about, what's up? What are you doing?
The deception!
In chapter 2, we're going to be talking about hypergamy. My brothers, brace yourself, because this is going to be one hell of an impact. Prepare for takeoff. Open your eyes.
One common thing I hear over and over is, why is it that women want bad boys? Why is it that women always say they want a good guy, but they will pass up the good guys, cheat on them, you know, screw them over for the bad boy type? So I've heard that question so many times I had to film a video on it. I'm going to try to explain what I think, okay? This is just my opinion. When you take away all of our socialization skills since birth, we are just animals. Our animal instinct as female mammals is to mate with alpha males, to continue the species with the strongest male out there. The strongest seed has, the most chances of survival. That's just evolution's way of weeding out the weaker genetics from the gene pool. And the alpha males, the males will fight for the rights to mate, to spread their seed, to make copies of themselves. And only the strongest male, the alpha male, will be able to mate with the females. And I believe some of that instinct is still left in women today. I mean, that's just what we were here to do. And so what women do is they claim to want a man that's going to listen to them and be there for them, and someone they can talk to, and someone that listens and actually understands them, but yet they turn around and they want to go have sex with the alpha male.
What you guys need to understand about hypergamy. Hypergamy does not care about you. Hypergamy does not invest in unconditional love. Hypergamy only invests in its own self-interest. Hypergamy only moves according to its own agenda. Hypergamy only dates up. Because what you guys need to understand is that women are emotional. If you stop providing her that feeling, she can just move on to the next guy.
I think I had just gone through a breakup or whatever, so my eyes were fucking looking around for a new piece of cock to suck.
Because what you guys need to understand is that if you are born as a man, we, as men, we have a burden of performance. That's why you hear the term, men must become, women are just born. So this is where the masculine energy comes from, rising to the challenge. Hypergamy is not new. Hypergamy has been around for over millions of years. When me and you were Indians and we had leaf over our dicks, because the men, they were the hunters, they were the gatherers, they were the protectors of the village. And the strongest warriors were the most respected amongst the village. And let's be honest, the strongest warriors in the village, they got a lot of pussy. Let's be honest. Because what you guys need to understand is that men, we need to compete. And I'm not gonna sit here and cry like these black pill guys. Oh, female nature.
Stop being such a pussy.
She doesn't like me. I'm ugly. I'm just gonna sit home and just jack off. Hell no. I'm gonna go Leonidas General Zhao on these motherfuckers.
This is Sparta!
Because I'm not gonna let hypergamy defeat me. Because what you guys need to understand is that if you are overweight, and if you are broke, if you do not become the best version of yourself, hypergamy is going to steamroll you because it does not care. There are 4 ways you can override hypergamy. And you guys need to figure out a loophole to escape the matrix. So first one is going to be social intelligence. This is going to be your charisma, conversation skills. Are you funny? And the second one is getting into the best shape of your life. Because what you guys need to understand is that 75% of the US population is fucking fat as fuck. So if you are in shape, you're among the 20%.
Sweaty, you know, sweat dripping down your skin. And if you have tan, smooth skin with buff arms, I will want tattoos to lick that fucking sweat off of your body.
Literally, like, imagine the scenario of meeting a really hot guy at the gym who's buff and sweaty, and after a workout, he just takes you in the locker room, picks you up, and fucks you against the wall.
Or lockers.
That's my fantasy, but has yet to come true. But I will say,
a little bit risque, but you know, who's not down for a good time?
I know. And
because in the cheap slang gospels, chapter 10, verse 10, if you have the muscles, if you have the muscles, you can dig her guts out like a shovel. Number 3 to override hypergamy is that you gotta get on your purpose. You gotta have money because money is the greatest equalizer. Number 4, pre-selection. You guys gotta have either 2 of this. If you guys don't have any of these traits, you guys better get the bottle of lotion ready. Alright fellas, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. But before I end this video, I want to show you guys something very interesting. Let me know what you guys think. So a lot of guys can relate to this because I know when you guys go to the gym, you ain't the only one. I do it too. When you go to the gym, you see all these fucking voluptuous cheeks. No, we have wandering eyes because we're men. We're like, oh my God, look at all these cheeks. Oh my God.
And I'm in the gym and I see this guy, you know, super tall, just pretty sexy. Like, I thought he was good looking. And I just would look at him and he worked out pretty hard. And I kind of like the ones that mind their own business and stick to themselves. You know, the ones that don't let their eyes wander, kind of just very focused on themselves. And I feel like it makes you want them more when they don't look your way.
Yeah, because
you're like, what the fuck? Like, does he have a girlfriend? Like, why is he not fucking looking at me? So I would see this guy, not all the time, but I'd see him at night usually. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to start going at night more. So I start going at night more, and then when I wouldn't see him, I'd want to rip my fucking hair out. Because I'm like, oh my God, I just waited all day to...
Fellas, that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here.
Hasta la vista, baby.